And we're back with some more Space Haven. And we're taking on our first wreck. The reason we waited this long to take on our first wreck was, well, we wanted to get our hands on plastic so we could make some guns. That should hopefully make this wreck clearing far less nerve-wracking, at least at the start. Later on it'll become a little bit more nerve-wracking again, but hopefully we've brought enough firepower to take care of any problems that come our way. Alright, everybody out. Now, please tell me it's bugs. No, that's not... Would you let me finish the sentence? God. Do you want to rush him, or do we want to stay where we are? I think we kind of want to get forward a little bit. Can anyone shoot? The shotgun guy shoots. Ow. Guys, stop shooting the expensive equipment. Shoot the other annoying bot expensive equipment. Okay, a few people took hits there. Matt's got a burn wound. Tasha's got a wound. Actually, not too bad. We just gotta make sure no one gets too many hits. The problem is burn wounds, you can only heal them in a medical bed, which we don't have the technology for yet. Ooh. Stop. You guys suck at shooting. I mean, everything in this whole area is getting plastered, but... Whew. How does that guy... Okay, he's gonna come through there. So if he has to come around this way to get to us, we should probably just wait for him. Okay. I hate dealing with bots. And I realized that I just sort of twigged, wait, why is there so many bots? Yeah, we're doing this quite a bit later. We've gone a little bit further deeper into space, so this is not like the early raids that we dealt with before. Okay. We want to crank open every single door. The reason I unlock every door as we go along is it makes it easier later on when you're sort of scrapping the whole thing to have all the doors open. Alright, what else you got? Hopefully there's no more bots in here. Oh, finally. We'll undraft a lot of you, and then you guys should probably go back and get some oxygen real quick. Oh, wow! This place actually has plastic! Actually, that's perfect. We'll take it all. We'll also take all the... In fact, we're just going to take the lot. Right now, we have enough money, resources, and time that we can just strip this down to the bolts. Partially through the breakdown of the ship, we've got ourselves the new power generator. Excellent. The question is, do we go straight into energy refinery? The reason for my concern with energy refinery is that you have to do experiments with energerium, which will cost you 4 energerium. That's a lot. That is an awful lot. I don't think we can afford that. Not right now. We need to switch over to the newer power generator first. I think we'll knock out some basic entertainment. Keep everyone nice and happy. We'll give them a nice jukebox. Alright, you guys get around to that. In the meantime, I'm also going to need you to finish this off, and I need to see if we have enough resources to replace our power. Yep, that was kind of what I was worried about. We are missing a tech block. We need one more tech block, and we can replace this power generator with the newer, more efficient version that's twice as power efficient. So we need to buy a tech block. Do you have any? Do have a tech block. In that case, I think we can switch over right now. Excellent. Once that trade goes through, we'll deconstruct this and replace it with the newer power generator model. So this feels kind of wrong, but we are going to dismantle our power generator. We do have 10 energy rods to stick in our new power generator. We started with those. In fact, I think we started with 20. There's a few back at the old base. Here we go. And done. Unfortunately, he's behind a bunch of scrap. Not great. I wish there was an upgrade button. Okay, come on. We have no power, which means there's no oxygen? Yeah, no oxygen production, no nothing. So if you guys could finish building that anytime now. Done. Then gets a couple of power rods in there, and we are now powered up. And we're onto a new energy source that's far more efficient than our last one. In that case, once basic entertainment is finished, I think we grab energy refining. That way we can turn our energium. Yeah, we can turn that into more fuel for that newer generator. Perfect. All right. Now, let's continue demolishing this. There's only a little bit left, but we got a little bit of time. I find that once wrecks get to about low in infra scrap and hull scrap, it's just not worth the time and effort to continue on. We've got enough of the scrap out of there. We can't even process any of it on our ship currently, yet, but we will be upgrading our ship at a later date to take advantage of it. For now, we're just going to stockpile the resources for later. We got plenty of storage. Let's get moving. Now, there's not many wrecks in this area, but ooh, actually, there's one over there. No, we want to go back. We want to head back to our home sector. So let's just keep moving along this direction, and we'll stop at every place along the way to see if there's anything worth trading for. I think I'm going to pick up a couple of base metals here. We could just buy those. Also, I'm realizing we're in a bit of a pickle. What we really need to get our hands on is a lot of tech blocks, those blue blocks. But we're not going to get access to those for a while unless we want to spend a bunch of cash. So I think we got to go make some more of those vests. To do that, we're going to have to go back to our home base because we need to get our hands on some cloth. And to get the fabric, we need to, well, get back home. So give me a minute while we jump back. Well, there is a few wrecks along the way, so we might just have a quick stop, say, here and here. After that, we'll probably be full. So let's just go. We are running out of Hyperion, but the hope is, you'll find some on ships, or if the very worst case comes to worst, we can always buy some. There's 2 wrecks? Ooh. Well then. Incoming rogue bots? What? What are incoming rogue bots? ETA unknown, a scanner will estimate arrival time. That's not great. I don't know if I feel comfortable raiding those ships right now. You guys got anything on sale while we're waiting? Like, they're supposed to show up. I just don't know when. There is a mission. Sometimes if you hang around in a place that's got a starbase and derelicts, they'll give you a derelict mission. In this one, it's retrieve items of interest. Really, you want me to get you 3 tech blocks, and then you're going to give us 708. That's not worth it, 3 tech blocks. I don't think we're accepting this mission somehow. I think it's better if we just take those tech blocks and use those to build stuff. Now, which ship did it say those tech blocks were on? PCS Fate's Hand. Okay, then. Now, still got to worry about those bots showing up. You know what? We're going to give it a day, and if the bots haven't shown up by this time tomorrow, we shall move in. Oh, and our Star Fury's having a great time. And rogue bots have been detected. Okay, so that must be a rogue bot. Starfighter. Starfighter, I'm going to need you to move in on that guy. Yes, they are. Oh, this guy's annoyed the station as well. And our fighter. Kill him. His health is going down pretty fast. Just don't shoot our fighter. Don't shoot our fighter. Nice. Problem solved. Okay, is that that going to be periodic, or is that it? I think that was it. In that case, we shall take you. And we shall take you. And now let's get a boarding party together and go claim those tech blocks. All right, we are here for all of your goodies. We hear, pray tell, that you have... Ooh, and your bugs. Excellent. And you guys can't shoot anything. All right. Mow them down, boys. Fish in a barrel. Or bugs in a whatever. Dear God. I am so glad we got those weapon upgrades. Upgrading our weapons is the best thing ever. It just made this so much simpler. Well, more brutal. We're able to go through it a lot faster, less worrying about hanging up over open space, all that dumb stuff. Instead, we just get to run in, kill them. Alright, let's clear out the last of the ship. That's got to be most of the bugs. Yes, undraft all, please. And we are going to take everything you got. 4 tech blocks? Oh, hell yeah, suits you, sir. It might have been nice if this ship was salvageable. It has a nice upgraded engine in the rear. Well, not salvageable, claimable. That's what we really want to do, is find a claimable ship. And our fighter pilot is currently having mad fun. Sinatra, what's your skills like? The skill gain on these guys doing asteroid shooting is actually kind of nice. They gain a lot of points. You can actually see their experience going up in real time. So going into a busy asteroid field with a bunch of pilots, I think it'd be a good way to train them all up. Uh-oh. This is not us. This is the station sent out a raiding party. Guys, this is not a good idea. I'm not going to help you out. Muppets. I cut our mission slightly short so we could come over here. I don't think we're in time to save them. They're probably out of oxygen, but, I mean, I'm willing to give it a go. Come on, get in there. Yeah, we're just going to stay here and absolutely lambaste them from a distance. There's a mission available. Please tell me the mission is a rescue one, because that I might be able to retrieve perished crew members. Kill all monsters on enemy derelict. Yep, that's perfect. And you'll give us 2 tech blocks and 2 infra blocks. I would actually much prefer that. Yeah, we have a day to do it. Accepted. Thank you. Good. And if we just let the crew members perish, we just get to bring the bodies back? That's awesome. I think some of these people are still alive. Like, that one has a health bar. How about you? Aaron? Okay, you pick up and drop off. Okay. Oh, no, don't. Tash, get out. And great, the ship's buggering off. That's not what we wanted. Tash, grab the other one. And the ship, I'm going to need you to stay here, buddy. Yep, guys, open fire. Yep. How did you let them get that close, you muppets? Okay, so we have you. Undraft. Undraft all. There was a lot of bugs on this ship. Like, just huge amounts. Data log and a flamethrower? There's a flame... Right. Why did no one tell me those flamethrowers on these things? Oh, it's an under attachment for the rifle. Yeah, I'll take it all. Okay, we retrieved perished crew members. Yep, blah, blah, blah. That's excellent. I even rescued some of the alive ones, but I don't think we get anything for that. This feels kind of wrong. Probably would have been better off just leaving more of them to die so that we could then get another quest for that. But hey, it's what it is. As far as I can tell, we rescued everyone who needed rescuing. Good on us. Okay, we've cleared out both of these hulks. They have been picked clean. Well, not completely clean, but clean enough that I'm not willing to go any further. We're going to have a quick jump, but I think we're just going to go straight back home. We're sort of running out of space on the ship. What's this? This is a prison ship. Okay, farming station. You know what, we'll do the farming station later. Yeah, I want to get back here real quick, claim this station back, and then process the resources we've got. Namely, all of the scrap we've got. We want to recycle all of that. You, deploy right there. We would like to claim the station, or reclaim it, I should say. And... done. Excellent, some minor repairs. Oh, and we still have some food we're picking up over there. Okay, first things first, though. What we want to do is take this and transfer all the scrap across. I think the first scrap we probably want to work with... Actually, you know what? Just transfer the lot. All of it can go over and get processed in the recycler over there. We also want to send over all of those fibers. Yeah, I think... Perfect. We have enough recycling components here that we can just recycle a whole bunch of stuff. We should end up with a whole bunch of infra blocks out of this. This place has an X3 or an X3 power generator. It's the most efficient power generator, so this thing just sips power while it does everything, saving us a little bit of time and effort. Now, at the same time, we are still researching the energy refinery, which should hopefully be done in no time at all. Once that kicks in, we should be able to build an energy refinery and start refining energium directly into energy rods, which should sort our power problems for, well, forever at that point. Also, while we're here, we have access to medical beds. So Matt here can finally get rid of that burn wound. You can't get rid of burn wounds without a medical bed, so we're going to tell them to lie down there for the next 9 hours. They're going to be a bit hungry. Damn it. Their own fault. They should have ate before they got sent to the hospital. This is really, really frustratingly inefficient. This guy is actually doing pretty good. Zid is coming over, they're bringing the supplies, and the other crowd is actually processing it. But then they bugger off and do their own thing for ages, and then they stop processing any of the scrap. This is taking far too long. And of course, we're still eating through food and power and all those other things, so we kind of don't want it taking this long, and we can't move these any closer together. We can't build this storage facility right beside it. We're kind of just stuck, letting Tash wander back and forth. Okay, you processed one piece. Nope, you got two. Actually, they've got a little stockpile in here, but once they chew through it, they tend to just bugger off and do something else. We're going to get an energy refinery, and we'll stick it right here. We'll move it later. And that's an it'll do location. We can move this later on, but for now, we'll chuck that there. We'll refine up the last of that energium, and that should give us another 8 fuel rods. The reason I'm willing to do this is it only consumes half an energium per use, so if we do 2... just give me 4. That should mean it'll leave us with we won't be left with any half-used inventory, meaning we'll have an even amount, meaning we can deconstruct this and move this somewhere else later on without too much effort. Whereas, say, something like this ice thing, we'll lose that 0.2 ice if we tried to move that now. A lot of these things, if there's fractional parts in them, you lose them. So this one, I'm okay just throwing it down somewhere to get our production done right now. We have been getting a lot of research done because this is taking so long to complete. What we decided to do is knock out all of the tech we need so that we don't ever need to come back here. So for that, we needed the metal refinery so that we could refine metals down. And combined with the assembler, which we're just researching now, we should be able to produce, well, all the infra blocks we need, assuming we can buy some raw ores around the place. We could smelt up our own, but that's actually really expensive. Anyway, we'll get the assembler done. There's also an optronics fabricator, which looks far more complicated. I don't think so. I think we'll go straight for chemicals after that. We want chemicals so that we can make fertilizer and start getting into food. Buying food becomes expensive, so I think what we'll do here is we're sort of limited on space. I'm trying to keep this to 1 block. We might have to go to 2 blocks just to fit in like a basic surviving ship. The thing is, I'm worried about us running into more problems. That rogue robots thing got me concerned because we only had 1 fighter. We need at least a 2nd fighter, maybe 3. So I think we're going to have to extend this on. In fact, let's extend this on now. Yeah, something like that. If we could stick in a couple of extra fighters, I would feel a lot happier. We have a few pieces of scrap left to go. Not a lot. Time to start transferring all this stuff across. So, what do we get out of this? Not... Actually, those 15 infra blocks, they are worth bank. Oh yeah, we'll take all of those. And the fruit, yep, we still have those little greenery things going. And we'll take all the fabrics. Yeah, we'll take the noble metals. In fact, we can now do the smelting on our end, so we might as well. We can put in a mining section over here. I'm thinking we'll make another industry section over here, or at least temporarily. Thing is, we're really running short on space, so sticking to 1 block might be tricky. We might have to go 2. I prefer to avoid it, though. I kind of like the idea of just going 1 block and then finding a scrap ship. Just want to make sure we survive long enough to find a ship that we can then commandeer or salvage for our uses. We are done. We have processed everything that was in here. We've turned it into useful stuff. And normally I would stick around and do a little bit more building, but we're a little bit low on food. We've been feeding everyone algae for a while, and we kind of ate through our backlog of spuds. So we need to go get them some more spuds so we can give them a balanced meal. Otherwise, they're just going to keep getting, well, fatty acids, protein deficiency, vitamin deficiencies. And all of these things are bad, namely because it increases the accident rate by, I think it's 3% apiece. Yeah, that's 36. That's an 8% accident increase, meaning we're far more likely to have stuff break down, which costs us repairs. We don't want that. So, let's jump out of here. And as well as that, we can now make our own fuel rods. All we need is some energy room, and we can turn that into 2 energy rods, which then we can burn for double the efficiency. It's great. Let's get moving. I know a farm I'd like to pop over and visit. There's a merchant ship here. I mean, we can have a quick word with them. Why not? We'll sell them some of our spacesuits, or, yeah, basically our money spinners. Actually, give me a couple of plates of steel, if you wouldn't mind as well. Excellent. We'll trade with them. That should sort us out on food for a bit, and then we can turn this back on just for a couple of meals to get everyone back up to speed. Another ship has popped up into the sector. Excellent. I didn't realize this was a trade hub. They don't have anything too crazy we want, but they do have meat on sale. Artificial meat, why not? Soon we're getting into making our own food, but they do have base metals. Yes, give me at least 2 of those. Actually, give me 8. This may be mental, but I think there's a good money spinner method in this madness. At the same time, we are going to probably need some steel plates with that, aren't we? So, you know what? Give me 2 steel plates to go with that. Perfect. Okay, we don't get as much money as we could, but I think we can make ourselves a whole bunch of infra blocks out of this. Well, thank you for your trading. We'll just have to wait a few minutes until these all go through. Before we leave this sector, we're going to chuck down a metal refinery. That was the whole reason we bought the metal ores, was so that we can process it in that. But let's not hang around here. This place is full of asteroids, so maybe let's leave and go somewhere slightly less detrimental to our health. We just popped over 2 sectors real quick to the farming sector. Now, this place we came because, well, it's the farms. They should hopefully have food for sale. And the root vegetables are definitely on sale, which means we will be taking advantage of those. You know what? Take 5 of those suits and give us 5 of those veggies for now. Don't worry, we're going to start growing our own stuff soon. It's just, well, there's things we have to do. Ooh, you have a bunch of fibers as well. Yeah, we're going to take 5 fibers. We can turn those into fabric, which we can then use to make more of these spacesuit auctions. We're a little bit short on plastic, but, you know, plastic will eventually source. Might as well have all the fibers ready to go when the time comes. All right, not our most profitable trade, but it does give us all the veggies we're going to need for the future. And hopefully they'll give us a mission if we hang around here for a bit. Deliver the cargo. Ugh, no, I don't want that. In that case, let's go clear out this wreck, shall we? Before we get started on the wreck, though, I should... Ooh, communications request. What do you got? Operation console is not manned. Don't worry, we'll get someone around to it. We're running low on some resources. Would you be willing to help out? 3 carbon for 748 decline. No, thank you. All right, over here. What we can do is make electronic components. Now, steel plates I would like to make, but unfortunately they require carbon. Carbon's actually a little bit harder to come by in a lot of respect. You know what? It's fine. We are going to make 5 electronic components, which will cost us, well, 1 noble metal and 1 base metal. So once those 5 electronic components are complete, actually we already have 6 in storage. And what? On backup power, no algae allowed? What? Why are we on backup power? Oh, I think this thing redlined our grid, did it? Ooh, we need batteries. We need to research batteries so we can use that. Did not see that coming. Okay, batteries. Power capacity node. Okay, we've researched those. Does require a system point. Is there better ones? There's a backup power node. Okay, the backup power node does not require a system point. I think we're just going to have to bite the bullet and build a battery right now. Yeah, we'll chuck that down there. We shall... Yeah, we're going to let it finish its first electronic component, and then we'll stop it. That battery... Perfect. Ah, you can see it there, wobbling up and down. Oh, okay, good. And they've got a ship. What do you got to trade? Never mind, I remember you. You've got the spacesuit oxygen extenders in there. Oopsie, yep, we've definitely talked to you before. Okay, 5 electronic components complete. We actually had some already, but I just wanted to sort of prove it definitively. Now, let's assume we've bought ourselves 5 iron plates. Do we actually have 5 iron plates? No, we only have 4. 1 second. We could actually produce the iron plates here. That would require 1 carbon and 1 base metal. So, you know what? Let's do it just for demonstration purposes. I also picked up a couple of energium from the local station just so we can process that into rods, fuel rods. Give us 4 fuel rods. This thing is an incredible power hog. I had no idea. All right, these people have called us again, and this time they want to buy 3 steel plates off us. I mean, I was actually about to buy steel plates off them, but if they're willing to pay 1,072, excellent. Did that improve our relationships with them? Who knows? Will you sell steel plates to us? Oh, damn it. All right, maybe I should have been more careful there. It's fine. We can head somewhere else to pick up those steel plates. Anyway, what am I talking about? We're making them. We're making the steel plates. Oh, excellent. Medical beds are done. Okay, I think that's just about everything we needed so far. Wait, solar panels. People are gonna give me stick if I don't get solar panels. Solar panels have been heavily recommended. Supposedly very, very good, and I would like to get them. At the same time, this targeting jammer looks great as well. We'll grab the shield console as well. Then, I kind of do want to get into the surgical enhancement facility as well, but that requires us to dissect a bunch of human corpses. We'll have to go back and pick those up, so that might be a little bit further along the line. Okay, it's getting a little bit toasty over here. Might want to put in some cooling. 5 iron plate, 5 green circuits. We can come in here. This other building, the whatever called it, refinery of some sort. Assembly thing. This, we can take 0.2 steel plates and 0.2 electronic components, and it produces us 1 infra block. We have made 5 steel plates and 5 electronic components, which means we can make 25 infra blocks. 25 of them. These things are quite valuable, quite useful to us, and we can sell them in not every place. Actually, will this place buy them? I don't think farms buy them. No, unfortunately, the farms won't buy them. But who cares? We can sell them to a lot of people, and we need infra blocks for repairing a whole bunch of stuff. This basically takes care of our infra block problem indefinitely. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Tech blocks, they're going to be a big problem. Oh, wow, they're a big problem. I think we're better off just buying tech blocks. It's kind of mad how complicated it is to make them and the costs that go into making them. You need an advanced assembler. That only requires 0.3 steel and 0.3 electronic components. As you can see, those are pretty handy to get. The problem is the optronics component. The optronics component requires an optronics fabricator. That means you have to get your hands on one green circuit. That's still not a huge deal, but you need 2 chemicals. Chemicals are used in a lot of things. Most importantly for us, they're used in fertilizer, which we're going to need a bunch of. They're also used in the production of plastic, which we're also going to need a bunch of. And they're all produced from raw chemicals, which, as far as I can see, is pretty hard to get your hands on. Large quantities of it. So, as well as that, even when you do all of that, the cost that goes into making this in terms of raw materials, you'd be better off just selling those raw materials and buying a tech block. Never mind all of the power, everything. No, it's just not worth it. I think we're going to sell and buy tech blocks. We need to start keeping an eye out for those, and we'll trade tech blocks or infra blocks for tech blocks anytime we get a chance to do that. Someone want to get started on this? Look, there's 10 of 10. Oh, nap time. Yes, I put these 4 on the same sleeping schedule. Reason being, well, they're a kill squad. In fact, the moment they're up and about and grab a snack, we're going to send them over here and clean out this place. Okay, let's bring them on in. You guys. Line up right there. Okay, this is looking pretty... Oh, bots. I freaking hate bots. You, get back there. No, don't go in. Yep, go. No, I don't want you to enter craft. Okay. That bot's going to open the door. We're going to open fire. Now, I believe it's C to look this direction. Excellent. Come on. You know you want to open the door. Riddle them. Excellent. Oh, come on. All 3 of them? I think they're getting good cover in that doorway, which is not great. Oh, too close, too close. Explode. Please tell me those explosions didn't do much damage. They're not even hurt. What? Blast injury. Yep, see, that's what I'm concerned about. Okay, you should probably get back on the ship. Minor discomfort. Well, yeah, blast injuries will do that to you. 10 hours to recover? Ears are ringing. Okay, no, ears are ringing, but you do have a wound. I think, yeah, like you can see up there, that's basically going to eat into their stamina, so I'm just going to send them home. Just go for it. Yep. Did you just hop out the side of that? Don't do that, Tash. Get back in. Okay, Tash wants to stay. Fine. Jesus Christ. If you pass out from blood loss or exhaustion, not my problem. I tried to send you home. You just refused to go. You absolute savage. Found another flamethrower. Excellent. Cool, which reminds me, Tash, why don't you use the flamethrower? How do we actually fire that? I'm going to worry about that later. We need to get through the ship, clear it all out, and then start the scrapping process. Like, every time they go through a room and clear it out, in my head it's like, clear! Keep going, keep going. I don't want to jinx this, but I think we got all the bots. Yep, we did. Okay. We have strip mined most of this. I'm actually just getting... I don't take everything anymore, it takes too long. But that is most of that sector clear. We've still got to get our hands on some more Hyperium, though, for our jump drives. We're actually starting to running a little bit low, but that's okay. That's okay. We got time, and we got locations we can go to get more. For example, there's a prison station over there, and there's a leisure station. Nothing too interesting here, but we are going to buy some ice. Oh, 6 ice. That'll bring us up to about 15. I like to have about 15 ice on us at all times. It's just, water-wise, I'm kind of concerned, especially when we start getting into food. That's going to become more problematic. Some Energium and some... Energium and Hyperium. Perfect. We'll take all of that. And once that trade goes through, we'll be on our way again. Unfortunately, we have not been able to find any tech blocks. That's, not great. Yeah, we're going to auto travel over there. What we'll do is we'll start heading up Rex. Hopefully we can find some tech blocks in Rex. That is... damn it. Well, looks like we've landed in a rogue bot system again. Does anyone want to get in the Starfighter and go kill that guy? I'm going to take off the overrides on a few of you. Beer God, yeah, you can just get back to work. No need for these overrides anymore. Sinastra's on it. What's your skill? Piloting of 3. Oh, you should be a piloting of 4 by the time this is over. Ooh, that's a big one. Please tell me we can kill this. Ooh, the hell? Yes, we can. Alright, it does hurt though. Any more bots? Alright, so the bot thing seems to disappear once you kill the bots. That's good to know. So we shouldn't get any more, hopefully. Alright, let's scrap this and hopefully get some of those tech blocks we need. Okay, ship. Let's see what you got for us. Ooh, nice engine. Nope, nope, nope. We can't claim them. All we can do is scrap them, so don't get distracted by the shiny engines. You open the door. That door too. And that one. Okay, we haven't seen any bugs yet. That means it's definitely bots. Yeah, rush in. Yeah, there's one right over there. Ow, that was a good shot by the bot. One more hit, one more hit. Come on, kill him. Yeah, see the way they ball up like that and then they do nothing? It's like it's stunned or something. Hey. Zid, oh my god, I forgot someone. I forgot Zid, they somehow got into a ship and I basically lost track of that. Okay, kill them now. Perfect. Okay then, let's find the rest of the bots. I'm sure they're around here somewhere. Aha! There's the last bot. Open fire! And what happens if we flame them? Well, that worked. Nice. Alright, there is a bot hiding out around here somewhere. Yep, there we are. Found you. Why don't you come around the corner so we can get you nice and close and have a few words with you? Sharp words. Pointed words. Ouch words. Okay. That it? That should be the last of it. Yes! Okie doke. Rest of you get back to work. Tech blocks. Finally. We'll take the lot. Thank you. Ooh, also 3 energium and energium and 1 hyperium. That's absolutely awesome. Unfortunately, the moment we got those tech blocks, we had to spend them. We need to put in a water collector because the moisture was starting to damage the electronics, which was unfortunate. And what else did I have to build? You know what? It doesn't make a difference. We had to spend them all, which was a little frustrating. That's okay. There's more stuff around here we can go tap into. You know what? We'll try out this one over here. I think we're never coming back through here again, so we might as well just do what we can before we go. Ooh, you look small and very quick to take over. Let's get this done right now. This place is tiny, so we should be able to clean this place out in no time. And it's bugs. Give me 2 seconds while I clear this place out. Alright, let's strip it out. We even found an SMG on here as well. Not a bad little haul. We'll rip this apart real quick and get moving. We need to get our hands on some tech blocks, so I think we need to go trading. We just can't get enough of them fast enough. I've never realized how bad of a bottleneck this was going to be. We can't even build more fighters because we need it. In fact, I think we're going to have to enlarge our ship so we can build more fighters or we can't defend ourselves. Unless we can find a ship to salvage in... Actually, we can't. We've explored every single system in these 2 areas. So, okay, we'll dip in here. And assuming it's not horrifyingly dangerous, we'll try and hold out. But if we explore that and we can't find a ship, I think to build onto, we may have to just extend this one a little bit. Oh, actually, wait, no. I want to extend this on now because I want to do some smelting. 1 second. We definitely need tech blocks. There appears to be a Merchant Federation ship over there. Let's see if they've got it. They probably don't, but we need to get our hands on some tech blocks. If we can, we can get a recycler up, and if we can get a recycler up, maybe we can make some of our own tech blocks. Well, that's the dream. You, charge it up real quick. We'll head over to this section and we'll raid them for blocks. Perfect. Let's see what you have. Yeah, there's two oh, excellent. There's two places here. One of you have got to have them. And I think this is a ship. So let's see. Nope. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. How about you? Hey, tech blocks, give me two. This will give us the bare minimum we're going to need. Just the bare minimum. Actually, it won't even do that. To get a recycler up and running, we need three of those. Ugh. I really should. Thing is, I put most of the money into these things. That was stupid. I should have got the recycler up and running first. Oh well, you live and you learn. Next up, we're going to have a quick stop off at a research laboratory. We could buy research tech from them, but I think I would prefer to keep the money for now. Instead, please tell me you've got what we're looking for. No, no, you do not. Damn it. Oh, finally. I did a bit of a jump about this whole sector until we got to the repair station. Repair station? Definitely has tech blocks. Excellent. That means we can now throw down a recycler. And since we have a decent enough power generator, this is pretty power efficient. And at the same time, I would like to get a microweaver. We should be able to afford to build one of those as well. And we'll put that over there. And it's time we started building walls around everything to keep the massive negative decor from affecting everyone really badly. Let's see. Right there. Right there. And give me a door. Oh, yeah, it wants us to build a point defense turret. No. As someone else described it, a pointless defense turret is probably a more accurate description. Can everyone get in there? Okay, there we go. This area is walled in, so it's not that bad in there. This area is walled in because, well, all of those docks provide a lot of negative decor. And this area in here with the hyperdrives and all that also walled off. And this entire industrial section as well. Okay. What is going on? Ship entering sector. Well, wonderful. Let's check out your trades. After much meandering about this sector, we've basically traded with just about everyone, and our research on chemical refineries is just about complete. At that point, I think it's time to do an actual refit. Thing is, we need more fighters, so we need more fighter bays to go in. I'm thinking like 2 or 3. As well as that, there is some extra production we would want to fit in, so we're going to have to squeeze in more stuff. And we're running out of mass. As in, we're at 1700 of 1800 maximum mass. So if we start adding more stuff on, the ship is going to go overweight and we're going to have to add an extra engine. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, new research. I'm thinking the next research we do is bigger engine. Once we have a bigger engine, we can definitely start moving more stuff. Oh, before that happens, I think I want to move us. This is, I think, is the perfect sector to do it in, do a refit. Namely because this place sells cheap energy rods, so we won't run out of power. It also sells Hyperium, so we can actually buy more fuel if we run out. It also sells cheap tech blocks, and it has 24 of them. It has, well, space food, energy scrap. It has a bunch of cheap stuff, nuts, energy cells, even augmentation parts. We have a lot of options here, and we've banked up a decent amount of cash. All right, but first off, let's do a quick jump. You see the meteors are coming from over here. Where is it? Yeah, you can see them move in this direction. What we want to do is jump behind this base if at all possible. And if we jump behind it, we should be able to use it as a shield from the meteors, meaning we won't have to worry about them. And then we can still harvest the resources from them. Yep. Ooh. And some other ships showed up. That is great. Those other ships better not get in our way. Ah, perfect. Your mouse over there. Alright, so we'll just tuck in behind this, and then the meteor should come from that direction. That actually is lucky. Sometimes they won't give you the option to go back here. We might have this where that base is actually in the corner here, and you have to pick a different side. But then you just jump and land again. Alright, so meteors should now be coming from over here somewhere. Or not. Whatever. There is a ship over here. Let's have a quick go see if they want to trade. Nope. While we wait for the hyperdrive research to finish, we are going to start expanding our hull. Damn it. 1 second, I forgot something. We are going to jump in here. Yes, please. Then, see the base is now in the middle. What we're going to do is we're going to take our ship down here, and we're going to modify it. We can change the ship canvas type. Right now, we're on a size 1 canvas. This is a size 2 canvas. And the amount of processing power you can have on each ship is, well, determined by the canvas size. So this can have 12 nodes on it. Or sorry, a 1-point ship can have 12 nodes. A 2-point ship can have 24. And it goes all the way up to 48. I'm not sure what happens if you make a massive sized one, like a 6-point ship, if you can add on more processing power. But effectively, I think the two, like, if you're going to go with one ship, you can basically make one ship that's 6x2, or you can make two ships that are 4x4, because you have a maximum of 8 deployable points. So we might come back and actually upgrade this to a 2x2 ship, and then we might end up just duplicating that. All right, and we'll just use this here to tuck into the corner. We'll apply that, and then we can deploy the ship. Ooh, maybe right there? No, that'll leave the edge exposed. This is going to need the new edge exposed. You know what? It's fine. It'll probably be grand. Worst case scenario, we just jump again. All right, what is that? That is a graphical glitch. There shouldn't be a case in space. Okay, first thing we're going to do, though, is we're going to do a quick trade here. What we need to get our hands on is a bunch of those tech blocks. Thank you. We'll just grab 5 of them for now. Actually, let's just grab 10. We're going to need them. Hull-wise, we're going to expand this out, and we're going to want, well, 7 extra points of space. There we go. Well, 7 plus the wall has to be included in that. You know, there's the wall between them. Basically, I'm doing rooms that are 7x6. That was what I decided upon at the start, and is it the most efficient? I'm not sure yet, but you can kind of fit everything in. Though I think we may have a problem with these rocket engines when the time comes. Oh, and our fighters are going to get plenty of experience here as well. Namely because, well, the meteors going by, they should pop out. If they're going to intersect our ship, our fighter should go out and, well, get some fighter experience. And there we go. The plank is slowly growing. We can't really go beyond currently this size, but I think that should be plenty of space to expand in our current format. Oh my god. Why does every design I make end up like a box? Oh yeah, it's because boxes are the most efficient thing. Now let me check this together real quick. Okay. First problem we've encountered. This is our chemical refinery. There's a building I want to stick in here behind it, but this chemical refinery, it's outside of the high-capacity power node. And this is the high-capacity power node. Turns out, though, you can move this. You can literally move it around, which is crazy. Fortunately, that does take the water purifier. Water purifier requires high power, so we need to move the water purifier somewhere else. And I think I know where I can cram that in. What we could do is we could move the water purifier over there. Yeah, actually, yeah, right about there. We'd have to move this door. So if we put the door one step... Oh, actually, demonstration. There! Now the water machine is located in range of the power node, and at the same time, people can still walk by here. This is like trying to cram things into a really small space. It reminds me of Mini-Base, the Mini-Base mod for Ani. You gotta like cram everything in as small as you possibly can, and every single square counts. However, one of the reasons we also stopped here was they stock, where is it? Raw chemicals. Give me them. Give me them all. So we're gonna grab 8 raw chemicals and give us... you know what? Check back some of those raw chemicals and give us more carbon. This gives us plastic. Plastic gives us a little bit more money that'll allow us to buy some more supplies. Let me demonstrate. Take the raw chemicals and we'll make them into actual chemicals. So the raw chemicals get turned into these blue beaker-looking things. Then what we do is we grab a 1/5 of one of those chemicals and we combine it with 1 carbon to make plastic. In fact, give me 5 of those. So that means 1 chemicals can be used to make 5 plastic, assuming you have the carbon. We can also use half a chemical to make fertilizer. So now we can start getting into food because we have a sustainable source of fertilizer to grow that food. Excellent. And it's already getting too hot down here. That means I've been advised not to put those thermal regulators on the walls. Those, not to stick them on the external hull. I should keep them closer to the center. I don't know how much of a difference that makes, though I am going to try and do it. You see, now that we've completed our research into hyperdrives, we can now do research into bulletproof vests. And bulletproof vests are very sellable. We just needed fabric, steel plates, and plastics being the limiting resource. But now that we can turn carbon into plastics, we can strip mine all the carbon from all of the ships that are passing through this area. It seems like this. I think this is the 3rd ship that's passed through. Do you have carbon on you? No, but they do have some raw chemicals. No, I'll take a couple of those. Give me 4 of those raw chemicals. Also, you're already topped up on spacesuit oxygen extenders. These ships seem to be persistent, and they stay about, as in they keep traveling around this universe, and they keep popping through different sectors. If you stay somewhere long enough, I'm pretty sure you'd encounter all of them. This might be a mistake, but I'm putting in an ore processor. An ore processor allows you to take raw ores and process them into something useful, so exotic ores or basic ores. Downside is it's incredibly slow, and it drains like 5 energy per second. Might want to put in a solar panel. What's the... Actually, I couldn't even... You can't tell what the solar is in an area. Maybe if we just check the temperature overlay. Well, yeah, I don't think there's very good sunlight. So now what's happening is all of our little dupes are bringing over all the raw ores we've got lying about the place. They're going to top this up, and at the same time, there's a bunch of raw ores just floating around out in space because the meteors keep getting smashed. So we'll just take all of them. And there we have Bulletproof Vest completed. Now that Bulletproof Vest is completed, we're going to get an advanced shield generator. We've got the basic one, but I'd like to stick a large shield generator on this ship if at all possible. We might not be able to afford it just now. We're going to be doing some massive reservations. But while that's going on... Oh, actually, sorry. Bulletproof Vest, give me 15 of those. We're going to need to sell those. They're worth a pretty penny. And the reason I go with bulletproof vests and spacesuits, if you're really curious, is just the plastic cost. It's much cheaper in plastic. And fabric is... Well, fabric is a dime a dozen. It's easy to get lots of fabric. Plastic, though, you need carbon and you need chemicals. And the carbon or chemicals is going to be a big bottleneck. That's why I don't sell guns. You can sell 3 bulletproof vests for the cost of 1 gun, or for the carbon cost of 1 gun, and it just gives you far more money than those guns ever would. Alright. Now, we have to demolish our engines. Yeah, I'm afraid both of those have to go. I wish we could upgrade them in some way, but there's no upgrade option, so... Sorry, you're both gone. Oh, these engines are a little bit bigger than the last ones. This could be a tight fit. We've had a new ship arrive. Let's see if they like our new trade good. We've already sold them 5 spacesuit oxygen extenders. We've only got 4 bulletproof vests constructed, but that'll be good. We'll take your raw chemicals. And I think that's it. Actually, give us a couple of energy rods. Why not? Might as well get them while they're cheap. What the? You are being scanned. Well, that's just rude. Stop that. Bold. Naughty. We don't have any illegal stuff anyway. Yeah, faction is suspicious. Knows you're performing actions they activity. They are inspecting you further by scanning your ship. Inspection complete. Oh, I must have missed a comm from them. Normally they comm you and I just go, yeah, have a look. I've got nothing to hide. Yet. We have just about enough room to squeeze these in. So 1 there and 1 there. Now, we could move that guy, but I think we're fine. What should happen is people can come in here and move around these sections, and... Oh, I'll have to put in a door to this. Oh. Yeah, no, we can work around this. We can work around this. What we can do is we can say... Ooh. I can move one of these drop pods just a little bit. Wait, no. What am I thinking? We can just delete this wall. In fact, we shall move that wall over there. We'll move that wall out of the way. Moving the wall is actually cheaper than deconstructing it and reconstructing it. We'll move the wall out of there. That gives an entrance in through this section, which means we just chuck in a door. Doors cost a single one of these infra blocks, but considering we can make lots and lots of infra blocks with just a few pieces of ore, I think we're good. These new engines are far superior to our old ones. They almost have twice the mass capacity for lift. So this single engine can move, I want to say 1600 kgs? Yeah. We still have to fuel them up and all that, but with 2 of them we should be able to move this entire ship quite handily. And how is our fighter pilots doing? What I'm trying to do is get everyone up to about a fighter pilot of 5. So I've taken Tash out of rotation, and I've left Sinatro, Zid, and Matt on it. Well, Matt can only go up to as far as 4, but I want all of them to get some decent piloting experience because we're going to be adding on some extra fighter bays, and having some trained staff or trained crew to go around would be kind of nice. There's our new shield generator completed. Excellent. Now we just got to install it. I'm doing food at the moment, and once we've got food, so we're getting at least some coming in, it should cut down on our expenses dramatically. Ooh, I do like the look of lasers. I think laser rifles may be one of the best things going. 30% accuracy, as opposed to regular rifles, which only have 10% accuracy. So a 20% accuracy increase. In fact, plasma weapons don't have an increase. Their accuracy actually goes down. So I'm thinking we go for laser rifles, and we equip anyone who's got level 5 shooting or better, which is basically, I think, just Tash. Like, just about everyone barring... Yeah, Sinatro. Everyone but Sinatro can equip a laser rifle. I think I'm just going to go pure rifles. Maybe 1 shotgun, rest rifles, and we'll give them scopes to give them even more increased accuracy. What I'm finding is it's the hitting the targets that's the problem. So I think more accuracy is better. Well, I mean, okay, that kind of goes without saying, but I thought the SMGs would be more of a spray and pray weapon, and they definitely are. It's just you need to do a lot of praying, and if the odds are not in your favor, it's really painful. Now, there are several ways to grow food. Oh, this gets... I'm going to try and distill down far too much information on this into one sitting. The main thing is to grow one fruit, one root, one artificial, or one nut. Every single one of them only cost 0.2 fertilizer. Same amount of water, same amount of fertilizer. Right, so all of them are effectively the same cost. So since the food value of nuts and seeds is the highest, the general theory is you grow nothing but nuts and seeds, and then you fill in the protein, carbs, and vitamin gaps with your fruits and artificial meats, because that's all you really need. And once you hit all of those, you basically concentrate heavily on nuts because of their cost efficiency. However, downside of nuts, they're high in fat. High fat diet means your dupes use the bathroom less, which means you get less water recycled back. Not the end of the world. However, fat is also digested faster, which means they process the food quicker, which means they get hungry faster and tend to eat more. And then if their stomachs are full and they're still eating, they're going to be wasting some of those calories. There are ways around all of these things and all that, but what I'm going to do is much simpler. I'm going to concentrate on root vegetables. So basically, I'm going to force feed them as much spuds as I possibly can, and then just fill in enough protein, fats, and vitamins to keep them healthy. So basically, we're optimizing for root vegetables. Is this the smartest plan? Not. This will result in them going to the bathroom more often, but it also results in slower digestion of food. So they'll digest the food slower, which means they won't get hungry as quickly, which means they shouldn't get around to eating quite so fast as the other one. So they'll probably poop their pants a bit more on raids, but barring that, I'm quite happy. If they're force-fed lots of spuds, that's fine by me. So, root vegetables, and just give me nothing but root vegetables in this one. Next one will be fruits. Now, we're also going to put in one thermal regulator. Reason being is any area we go into has different temperatures, and if this place gets too hot or too cold, it will kill the crops and we'll lose all of the progress. Oh, one downside of this is we've lost our space window, and our people need a space window, otherwise they get unhappy. So, yeah, have a space window right there. Can we put one in the toilet? Not necessary, but thematically appropriate. Okay, before we can install our fighters, which is the whole point of all of this, we're going to need more processing power. Problem is, right now, we say try to add in a large shield generator, we can't. We only have one free system point. And that's because we installed this system core at the start, and the system core can only support 12 points. We need to go up to 24. So you need to be deconstructed. Goodbye. New one. Just make sure we can build a new one. Yes, we can definitely build a new one, and since the ship's bigger now, you can only build one of these. You can basically get 12 points for every block of building space you give yourself on the big map. So for every one block of this, you can have 12 building points, which is why now that we've expanded, we can cram in more. And I think bigger ships are better than smaller ships on the ground that everything's going to need navigation. There's going to be always a few things that every ship needs. You're going to need a hull stabilizer, all those things that you need. The basics means that... Ooh, why is that? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Figured it'd fit in there. That's where the water, or the ice melter used to be, so by removing that, it gave us just enough space to squeeze that in. This really is just sort of like Tetrising in little builds here and there. Right, processor installed. Let's chuck in this shield generator right here. I am not sure exactly how this works. We may have to turn this off. If this thing actually does drain 80 power a second constantly, that could be huge. Do we have enough? I think we have enough to build this. Of course, energy blocks. Yep. We'll build that up and see how it works. Then we're going to want to put in these ones. Yeah, so we'll put in one of you, and we'll probably put in a second one down there. 3 fighters should keep us going. Actually, it might want to be an idea to put the 3 fighters here and move the support stuff, like the builders and the miners, to down here. I mean, I don't mind if it takes them a little bit longer to build and mine, but having the fighters respond in a timely fashion would be good. Okay, so I think this thing runs on energy cells. Right. So does it just charge up and you're done? Matt's on the shield console. And then, we can see that blue shield bar going up. So that, I take it, consumes the stuff inside the shield generator. Or is it consuming power? I can't tell. Okay. So there must be a limit to how much shield recharge can go up. Okay, there you go. Right. So once it's maxed out, will they need to go back and top it up? Does it degrade? I have no idea. But you can be a starfighter. Well, I'm going to call them Star Furies. It says Starfighter, but they're Star Furies. We all know it. Thematically, I know exactly the type of tactics I want to use. But in reality, we'll see how it works out. Okay, I think, okay, that's the end of the refit. I have way over time, but I think the very next thing we're going to do is just jump out of the system. We've pretty much drained everything we can. There's no carbon left. Everyone's out of carbon. We've bought the lot. I think we're going to head over here at Atlax. We have a mission to go scout that area out. So we'll scout that out, and hopefully we'll get a chance to try out our fighters. And we should have laser rifles by then. Yeah, we can chuck together a laser rifle for that location. But yeah, I am way over time, so I'm going to cut this out here. I hope you enjoyed and good luck.
We'll meet again, we'll love again, under the sky.